all locks are a money game. Let's get into it. Hey, you guys, it's Sonia. So, I got to share with you another experience that I had today. I went to a consultation of a person that I found on Facebook. I basically searched for people located in my area. I live in Milwaukee. I don't know if I ever shared that with you guys. Hang on one second. So on Facebook, I searched for someone in that, in my area, looked for recommendations, and I found someone who was a little further out than I wanted, but I figured I'd give her a try because you just never know. I liked her vibe. She deals with traditional locks and small locks, at least that's what she advertised. So I set up an appointment for a consultation, and her consultations were free. So I went today. And, I kind of figured, she wasn't, or I wasn't what she was expecting because of how she looked at me, more so how she looked at my hair. So off the bat, I felt something off. And so as we started to talk, she, I started to, I explained to her that I'm just looking for someone to help maintain my locks, and that I started out with sister locks and I've since combined them, and I want to combine them again because I want to have traditional locks. And so, and I said, I let her know that I'm looking because my current loctician is about to move out of state. But when I mentioned combining my locks, that's when her eyes kind of lit up, and she started asking me, like, what size were you looking for? And I told her, well, lately I've been, playing around with, 3 or 4 locks and twisting them together, and I like the size that created. So she was like, so a pencil size? I said, yeah, about, pencil sized locks. So then she started explaining to me her process for combining locks. She stitches them together. She uses thread. And so I'm like, oh, okay, this is something new. So I'm listening to her explain her process and the 2 different ways that she could do it. And one of the ways that she suggested was me combing out my locks from the bottom till about right here. And I'm like, what? I'm not doing all of that. Then come back to her, and then she could do the process of combining my locks. And then here's the kicker, y'all. So after she finished explaining her process, I asked, okay, well, how much would you charge for combining locks? She told me $325. So you basically want me to take down my locks till I get almost to the roots so you can redo them and combine them? So I'm basically would be starting over my lock journey with her. That's what she was telling me. That's what she wanted me to do, to start all over. I guess her thinking or reasoning might have been, well, since I had money to get sister locks, I must don't mind spending money to start my lock journey all over. So I was like, that don't sound right, and that's not something I'm going to do. I'm not taking down my hair just to have my locks combined. I can take my happy butt right back home and combine my locks myself. So I was turned off the bat. I was turned off once she said that. And I was really turned off when it became very apparent that all she cared about was combining my locks. She was not interested in maintaining my locks. I kept asking her and telling her, I said, well, this is something I'm just thinking about. I haven't made a decision yet on combining my locks. But in the meantime, I do need someone to help maintain, to do my reties. How much would you charge? Say what? I'm sorry, what did you say? Now you can't hear? I'm asking you, what do you charge for reties? She started playing dumb, y'all. She was acting like she couldn't hear or understand what I was asking or saying. And she just kept tiptoeing around that. Like she would never give me a straight answer about maintenance. And then it finally clicked. She don't want to do maintenance. She don't like dealing with small locks. And I'm like, well, lady, if that's how you feel, please say it. Don't beat around the bush and act dumb with me and act like you can't understand English all of a sudden or that you got a hearing problem. We were talking back and forth really well up until I asked you, how much do you charge to do a retie? So then she started, she was looking at my hair, and mind you, she hasn't even touched my hair. She barely even got up on me to really have a good look at my hair. And I told her, I said, I'm due for a retie. You don't need one. Excuse you? How would you know? Don't you see all this new growth? I got new growth everywhere. It's a bush. I said, really? You don't think I need a retie right now? No, you don't need one. Then she went from telling me I didn't need a retie, and she started looking at my hair and asking me questions, and she started looking at my roots. Mind you, she still wasn't touching my hair. She didn't touch me at all, which is fine because COVID. But I'm like, if we're here for a consultation, I'm here for a consultation. Don't you want to look at my hair, see what shape it's in, give your recommendation, observe it, something? And she's telling me that this new growth of hair that's in my parts is breakage. She's the second person to say this. And, you know, I'm tired of people claiming to be experts, claiming to be so experienced with doing all types of locks, but you keep saying somebody has breakage. If you've been doing locks for all these years that you claim that you've been doing locks, have you not ever seen anyone who has hair that grows outside their parts or hair that grows outside of their grid if they have sister locks? So I had to sit there and explain to her, no, that's not breakage. This is how my hair grows. Really? Has it? I mean, has it always been this way? I said, yes, ever since I got locks. This is how my hair grows. It does not grow into the lock. As you can see, it grows outside the lock everywhere. It's been like this. This is my hair. Then she went on to, she stuck to this breakage, and smaller locks are prone to breakage. You got to be careful. You got to keep your hair moisturized. She's telling me stuff that I already know. I'm not new to this. She had already asked me how long I've been locked. I told her I'm coming up on 2 years in November. I'm not new to this. She kept calling me a newbie. Fine. Okay. But I'm not dumb. I do know my hair. And my thing is this, if I truly was having breakage, don't you think I would have lost many locks by now at this point? If my hair was in such bad shape? Because the way she was saying it, y'all, it was like, well, I might as well take some clippers and shave my head bald and start all over. If this was breakage, which it's not, it's new growth, I should have thinning locks all over, and I should have lost a whole bunch of locks at this point. And I've only lost one lock this entire journey. For almost 2 years, I've lost one lock, and that was on my hairline. My hair is growing. If I had such terrible breakage, if all this new growth was breakage, I wouldn't have this length. My hair wouldn't be growing the way it is. I would have thinning locks and I would have lost locks. I've lost one lock. So she's trying to tell me my hair is not healthy. It's too dry. I gave her that because I said, yeah, it is dry. I'm due for a wash, and I've been putting it off because I got a retie appointment coming this Saturday, and I didn't want to wash it too much, too close together. So I figured, well, I'll just let my loctician wash it when I see her Saturday. So yeah, it's due for a wash. It is looking very, very dry. I have not been spritzing and taking care of my hair. So I know I need to do better. But y'all, she only wanted to talk to me. First of all, she tried to get me to commit to combining my hair right there on the spot. That's not a decision that anyone is going to pressure me into making. For one, you're charging me $325 to combine my locks because you stitched them. And you're charging me to basically do my locks all over, and that's not what I'm asking you to do. She acted like she didn't know what combining meant. You know what I mean. If I two-strand twisted my sister locks, which I showed you, which you see, that's combining your locks. What do you think this is? Basically, another money grab. She didn't want to hear nothing else I want to say, and truly, y'all, she would have ended that consultation sooner if she didn't think she was being rude. She would have, because she really didn't want to hear nothing else I want to say. She didn't want to answer any other questions. When she told me her process for combining and how much she charged, and I told her, I said, well, this is something I'm considering. Well, I had a client, and she wanted to do the same thing, but she waited so long. She waited years, and it's better to do it now when your locks are new and fresh, because over time your locks harden and it becomes harder to combine. I guess I got dummy written across my forehead. There's always a way. There's never just one way to do something, but apparently she thought I was just dumb and didn't know anything. And it's a game. It's a money grab. It's a game. And here I thought Sister Locks was bad. It's the entire lock community when it comes to the money that can be made. It doesn't matter what kind of locks you have. Everybody is out to make money off of you. They do not care about the health of your hair. If I have breakage, and the one thing she did point out, okay, so if you see that I have all this breakage, which I don't, then offer me suggestions of how to combat it. She offered nothing except for the products that she has in her shop that I'm assuming she makes herself to use on my hair. And I'm like, my husband laughed at me when I walked out of there because he saw the disgust in my face immediately. And when I told him the stuff that she was saying, he was like, oh, she just wants your money. She trying to charge you to do your locks all over again. He said, that's game. I said, I know. Nothing but game and a total waste of time. And I'm glad my appointment was only about 10, 15 minutes top, if even that, because she was so evasive until it was a topic of combining my locks. And then she was trying to pressure me to make that decision right then and there. No. But when I asked her about reties and interlocking, she just kind of sidestepped and avoided it. And she wouldn't come out and say, I don't do, or I don't want to. Like, I would have totally respected if she would have just came out and said that. We could have ended things right there and I could have left. We could have saved those extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But it's so disappointing, y'all. It is so super disappointing to keep encountering people like this who just want your money. That's all they want. And it's to the point where I told my husband on our way home, I said, he was like, bless his heart, first of all, because he was trying to be super supportive and positive, because he saw how just disappointed I was and how I was just sitting there stewing in my thoughts. And he was like, Sonia, don't worry about it. You're going to find somebody. And I'm like, it's not even the point of me finding somebody. It's just that I keep encountering people that just want money. They're trying to get over. And I'm sick of dealing with people who are just trying to get over. I'm sick of it. And now I said, you know what? I told my husband, I said, I'm going to have to take care of my hair myself. I'm going to have to combine my locks myself, and then I'm going to have to maintain them myself, because I'm tired of running into the same thing. Sister locks, traditional locks, it doesn't matter. I'm sick of it. I want my locks. I'm going to keep my locks, but this really is going to force me to learn how to maintain my locks myself and stop dealing with people, because I've lost all faith. I've lost all faith in people touching my hair, taking care of my hair. Are they going to do right by me? Are they just trying to rob me blind? They just want my money. They want to get in my pockets and charge me ridiculous amounts to do something that I can essentially do myself and do it in a more efficient way. So this lock game, y'all, I mean, this is worse than creamy crack, y'all. I mean, I thought it's like pick your poison. When I was going to the salons and getting my hair done every 4 weeks or whatever, I got tired of sitting up in a beauty shop all day. And because my beautician was triple booked or quadruple booked, I got tired of that. I went natural. I didn't see anybody. I maintained my own natural hair. Then I decided to get locks, and it's like I'm right back in the twilight zone, dealing with people who are money hungry, and they just don't care, and they treat you like you're stupid. They talk to you like you're stupid, and they just want to get all they can out of your wallet. I'm done. I'm tired, and I'm too old to keep dealing with this kind of crap. I am. I'm so sick of it. So YouTube, here I come. After I combine these locks, I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna be done soon. I'm gonna start maintaining, and if I mess up, I mess up. If my hair comes out, it'll be on me. And if my hair grows and flourishes, which I think it will, because I will be gentle with it, I'll be happy with that too. But this rat race, y'all, and running into these money hungry people that's trying to run game on you, I've had enough. I'm done. So done. People just don't care, and I'm sick of it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take my hair into my own hands and really get serious about maintaining my own hair and taking charge of my hair's health myself. because I can't trust anyone. I don't trust anyone. So that's it. Sorry this video was so long. I had to get this out, and I will talk to you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I hope everyone is doing well. Stay safe and stay away from the con artists. Bye.